housing and planning are doing here today. They are giving away an additional 2,000 plus, which will put them just about, which is cute. So I was here opinion that this has been one of the biggest opening I've seen. From the speeches to the performances, seems like it was really planned.
First appointed Minister of Housing, where he went to look for land, where he said the housing development would be, where it would start on the East Bank. So I thought to paint that picture and to tell you have to execute as well.
Execution. Well, we've seen that. Now, let's talk about your ministry. One of the fastest growing, hardworking, dedicated ministry that I don't know where you guys find the time, the hours you and your intern on doing close to about 2,000 or so allocation. That would put you roughly at where collectively since you went into office?
So prior to allocations in 3 years, because we're still in the month of August and we were sworn in in August 2020. So we are well on target. And we rely on our people a lot. We rely on our staff a lot. They sacrifice weekends. They sacrifice time away from their families because this work, these things, expos and so on, people ask, well, why a building expo? You know, I can list 100 reasons, you know, why a building expo. But just to name one, you see people hard at work. You see people permanent work. So the benefits are endless.
But this is also, Minister, and I've said this before, it's a teachable moment because there are so many companies here, and if you're looking to...
Constructive thing that somebody can be doing right now is than planning their future.
Yeah.
So these 2,000 people, just using the people who are here as an example, these are interest rate for a mortgage. We'll give you a mortgage for 25 years or 30 years. You'll pay us $40,000 or $45,000 a month in installments on your mortgage. And contractors who are here and you speak to that contractor, can you build me a home for $5 million or $6 million or $12 million or whatever? You know, your contractor's agreement will be like, let me start planning my future.
The roadmap
and
is here.
it's here.
It's here. The roadmap
all you got to do is connect the dots.
Connect the dots.
So all the people are here, and we want people to. People have things they want to achieve. They have goals. They're more focused in life. They work with a purpose. They save that extra money at the end of the more productive country.
But it's got to be really rewarding for you. So two things I want to say to you, because I know you've got to go. But two things I want to point out to you. It has to be really rewarding, all the work, all the late nights, all the dedication.
That's why my hope is that everyone here is connecting those dots in their minds. We can't do it for them individually, but we have set out the roadmap here. All they gotta do is walk down that path, you know, and to ensure that they can provide us.
Minister, I also want to, congratulations, but I also want to say this has been the most, in my opinion, I've been here for a few hours. My observation has been so well organized and everybody's happy. And usually, there's a little rowdiness going on. There's none of that. And the station, everything is clean and it's just flowing really nicely.
So what we did was reduce the amount of services that are being offered today as well. So we're not taking in new applications or doing interviews, conducting interviews and all of that here, because that tends to cause that confusion, causes a lot of delay. So this year we limited it to 2 days, 2,000 house lots, so that maybe the last day or fourth day of the expo, even the staff can enjoy the expo that they helped to plan. Because the last
knowledge, when your government, the PPP government, took office 3 years ago, it is my understanding, and I remember this being talked about all over, applications were backlogged probably.
And these are active applications. So these are people who are coming to the ministry, who are following up, and we're trying to reduce the backlog in Region 3 and 4, which have the highest demand. because they have the most population, so it's obvious that.
Can you say where you're at with that in terms of years or
So
like?
we are trying to address applications prior this year, early this year, and last year, and they come to me and they say, I applied a long time ago. Sometimes I check, it's 2022, it's 2021. We're asking those people to be patient with us because when we came in, we had 70,000, waiting, and that has moved, as you heard the president said, to about 90,000 people. In the system, we have 57,000 people that are often at the ministry, and that's a good thing for people to keep following up. So we are working to bring it to a more current place to be able to process applications in real time. We are able to do that in certain regions, like Region 5, Region 2, for example. We have cleared that backlog, and we're doing current applications. Current allocation. So when people come to us and we have a dream realized there, we can take people who applied in 2020, for example, or 2021, because the demand is smaller there. So we can address that. So we have a plan for every single region, and we're working to execute that.
Well, I just want to say, on behalf of the Guyanese people, thank you very much, your ministry, your government, the visionary, His Excellency, and to everyone. This has been another amazing expo, international expo, and we want to thank you for your hard work, Minister.
Thank you very much. And as you said, we're growing and growing every year, so it's always a struggle of how bigger can we go, and or how bigger can we get, because we're using every square inch in here to try to bring as much products and services to people.
Thank you very much, Minister.
Thank you.
Minister Susan Rodrigues, everybody, giving us the inside story, the backstory, the current story of what's going on here. Also, I think she's outlined and said it very, very eloquently that the roadmap is here. All you need to do is connect the dots, and then you'll be fine. I noticed for a fact at GBTI Bank, I can speak about GBTI Bank, and I noticed for a fact, if you came here and you made a 50% deposit for your land allocation, you can go to GBTI Bank and you can apply, right, for a loan. They've got one of the lowest loans, 3.8, somewhere like that. And let's say you're taking a mortgage, 3.8%. And if you're taking a mortgage, then basically, let's use 9 million. 9,000 will buy you nothing. 9 million, right? Right, producer man behind the camera? $9 million will get you just about $40,000 a month in mortgage. And some people are paying way more than that when it comes to rent. So why not do that? This is Joel Gansham. Thanks to Emerald Production behind the scenes, camera, producer, director. Only Samantha didn't do my makeup. So if you're seeing any wrinkles, you can blame it all on her. Anyway, I want to thank them and thank all of you. We've been live from the Guyana National Stadium, and this is International Building Expo 2023.